test.
Is that the sure mic?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if you're fiddling with it or not, but I can hear that. But it's like when you talk, it sounds fine.
What's it sound like?
Kind of scratchy, crackly, like you're moving a potentiometer or something around.
Well, it hasn't been used, and let me work the volume knob a little bit here. No, how about now? What's it doing?
Much better. That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, probably the little bit of potentiometer tuner cleaner help out.
Yeah, 10 is doing it again. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It's like a, like a popping, crackling, like almost like you got something like overdriven or something, but it's definitely the microphone, like the key up switch or a potentiometer or something a little dirty.
How about now? Hello.
Just a little bit of it that time. It wasn't so loud.
Yeah, I mean, this thing hasn't been used in years, man. Hopefully it'll snap out of it.
More than likely. And like you said, you might need a little bit of, like, plastic safe cleaner in it. A little bit of ether or something to douche her out.
Oh, yeah.
Like that last key up was perfectly clear.
Yeah, I mean, if you key up and modulate right away, you're not going to hear it anyway.
Yeah, it'll probably snap out of it. Like I said, it's been, the microphone's just been sitting around.
Doesn't sound like it's doing it now.
No, that was crystal clear.
It'll definitely snap out of it.
Mike's definitely got a bit more audio than the other one had.
Well, it's definitely not a coffin mic, that's for sure. But yeah, that thing sounds pretty good. I mean, it's kind of comparable to like a Turner, like an expander.
Yeah, it's one of the Sures with the black with the red gain knob.
Oh, right. Yeah, one of the older ones. Yeah, so they've got is it the one with does it have like a grayish key up or a red key?
I'd have to say it's gray.
Yeah, 10, like almost like a beigeish gray kind of thing.
It blends in well. The rest of it's black and silver, but it kind of blends with it. But yeah, no, that's a great key up bar.
Yeah, those are pretty good mics. I mean, I've only seen a few of them, but yeah, they're pretty good. They're kind of, I guess you kind of compare it more to like an 1104C or something.
I mean, it's a nice microphone. I mean, I knew a guy that if I like estate sales and stuff, electronics equipment, and he let me come out and look, and I'd buy stuff from him. And this was one of the items I picked up from him. Yeah,
it's not super bassy, but it's got that punch, kind of like a Turner does.
Oh, see, ideally I wanted to run a Silver Eagle on this radio. That's what it came with, and I still have that Silver Eagle. I just have to put the cord back on it, put it together. They're nice microphones.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to hear that on it. But yeah, that thing sounds pretty good. I wouldn't be upset with that at all.
So this radio, I mean, the model limiter is probably still intact, huh?
Oh, it's screaming loud over here. I mean, don't get me wrong. When it's not crackly, I mean, that microphone's doing it intermittently, but I'm sure it seems like it's working its way out of it, though.
I wonder if it's the key up or if it's the gain knob.
I'm thinking it's the key up. If you haven't been messing with the gain knob at all while you were talking, then I'm guessing it's the key up switch. It's probably just it's got like a piece of dust or something in there that's messing with it. Because I can hear your, it's got audio for days, because I can hear your fingers moving on the key up switch, the plastic kind of,
Yeah, I can see that on the mod meter. It definitely seems like it's fairly sensitive, but no, I got a compressor. I could fire it up to the other room and blow it out, but there's someone sleeping down the other end of the place here, so.
The thought just crossed my mind. Where's your phone sitting?
Right now, I think it's out my truck.
Okay, never mind then. Because I've seen that, like, that it almost sounds like something I used to get through a certain fucking microphone on a certain radio when I used to have my cell phone too close to the microphone. And I don't know why it would do that, but you'd hear it in the receive, and then you'd hear it in transmit. And if I moved my cell phone to the other end of the room, it didn't do that anymore.
I might have the battery, the battery, I think might get close to shit in there too. I think Lazy Dave might have one of these microphones.
Yeah, I think he has one of the, I don't know if he might have actually given it to number 10, if I recall, I don't know. But yeah, he had one of them Shure microphones that was a 522 microphone.
Yeah, I should probably adjust it and see, yeah, let's play with the, there's all the way down. Yeah, back up. Yeah, there's all the way up right there. Test.
Yeah, run it all the way up. That doesn't sound bad.
That's where it's pretty much been the whole time.
Yeah, it just seems like it gets a crackliness a little bit sometimes when you're like long keying. I don't know if you're loosening up on the key or something or what, but yeah, that's just kind of but it does, like, most of your key ups have been pretty clear the last few times.
So what's it do right there if I manually lock it down? Looks like it's working good. Yeah, that's manually locked down right there.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of crackle at the start, and then just intermittent little pops. I don't know. If you listen to my gate, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just kind of like, I don't know.
Let me clean the connection here. It's a 9-volt battery too. Yeah. Give me just a second.
That would be my guess anyways, just because it's intermittent.
According to the radio, they say 1 cigarette.
Copy, South Rock.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear me say I think you got a load of bark?
Oh, I did not. Sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. I kind of figured that.
The mill across the water from me has got to hate me.
Are you bleeding all over them?
Oh, well, they bleed all over me. I am most certain I bleed all over them. But no, every once in a while I pop down to their channel and I'm just like...
Jeez, that would scare the crap out of anybody listening to that. That's hilarious stuff. What channel do they run?
15. Or, excuse me, 16. Wait, we're on 17. Yeah, 16.
Gotcha. Maybe that's who I used to see on my SDR on 16, like sometimes late at night I'd hear intermittent things, and then like I could barely hear them, but I could hear them.
Yeah, they're like, as the crow flies, about 2 miles away from me.
Oh, then yeah.
Maybe 2.25. I'm assuming when I drop down there and key up, I'm all they hear.
Oh, I'm 100% positive of that. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything, well, unless they're keying their radio, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 10.
If it's on, everyone in that place hears you.
Yep.
The hell is even that?
I'd have to say their signal is in about the same spot that either Sweet Pea or Steve Dave used to be, so...
Yeah, I was thinking that myself. And it sounded like something like Fly Me to the Moon or something, Frank Sinatra or something like that, Bing Crosby. I don't know, I couldn't quite tell what it was.
I'm relatively certain those lyrics were not theirs, though.
No, definitely not. Maybe it was a Richard Cheese parody, I don't know.
All right there, Al, what's that doing?
Pervert.
That thing sounds alright.
The scratchy, go away. What, I took the battery out and did a couple things.
It was still a little scratchy there on that one, but that sounded different. It wasn't doing the crackle pop thing.
It's got some heat shrink where somebody did the battery, the 9-volt thing. But yeah.
I'm almost thinking it's that key up switch, because that was kind of scratchy that time. And it's starting to sound more like that than it is what it was before.
Well, it probably needs to be blown out real good.
Normally, if mine starts doing that, I'll just unplug it from my radio and then push the key a whole bunch of times real fast. And then when you think you've done it enough times, do it again.
The plastic-safe electronics cleaner, or either that or some rubbing alcohol and then a can of air to blow it all out and evaporate it.
Normally just keying it a whole bunch of times so it clears that shit out of there. I just unplug it from my radio and key it a whole bunch of times. Spam that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
That often does work. Like that last key up you just had was crystal clear. I don't know.
Oh, do we have some instigators to come out and play?
Yeah, somebody up there in Tacoma was looking for some perverts, it sounded like, but I don't think they were talking to us, so I kind of ignored it.
I was talking to you, fool. I was talking directly to you.
That's Sweet Pea?
You know it is. I mean, who else would be playing the music like that? Come on now. I know it's Sweet Pea, even if she thinks that, we don't. I know exactly where your signal is. You could realign that thing, and I might be fooled for a second.
Yeah, they all hit me about the same, too. And, I mean, when I normally would be listening on the SDR, makes it a lot easier because then you can recognize. Not everybody's directly on signal, and most people are just enough off you can remember which numbers they are.
I certainly do. But I'm sitting here staring at this SDR every time I key my radio.
Doing it. I bet it's her playing that music. I'd about bet on it. I know her signal.
All right.
Waving, here he goes. I don't know what the hell they're talking about out there. Somebody must be playing music out there.
Well, somebody up there was playing music, and then you came out here looking for some perverts.
Somehow she thinks she's incognito. I don't get it.
So, and then there's Wiener Bender down there at the bottom, too.
You don't hear it. I think you guys are losing it.
I don't hear that Wiener Bender. I'm kind of glad for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened a little while ago, and I can hear him occasionally. Not enough to understand what he's saying, but I can hear the wah-bah at the end of his key-ups, and then the signal drops a little bit.
He wants you guys to suck his big fat cock. That's what he said.
I don't know. He says something, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I can't understand him even when I go up to the hill and I can actually hear him. I can't understand him because he's got some sort of shitty, like, Eastern European accent. You know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing one of the stands. Just by possibly like one of the former Yugoslavian states, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard him talk about a week ago, and for the first time, I had the Galaxy hooked up, and yeah, that's what he said. He had some echo going and stuff, but yeah, it's a strange dude right there.
Only time I've ever heard him was on Kilo's Gate, and you're right. Strange dude right there.
I thought he was saying something like,
I mean, I'm still not convinced I have it right, you know what I mean?
Well, I heard smugglers say it too, but yeah, I'm listening out there, and then I heard Trailer Park fucking with him, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's who that was. I don't know if he had it cranked up, but like I said, that's the first time I've ever heard the guy. I've heard all this talk about him and shit, Wiener Bender, blah, blah, blah. Never heard the guy.
Yeah, that's kind of his shtick, though. He's been messing with those guys up there. But we don't hear him enough to really have it bother us.
Oh, down here, that guy's just a mud duck.
Well, that's why they call him Wiener Bender, because he came out here, I think his original handle was like Mr. Potato Head, and then he came out here talking about how he's Needle Bender and Skip or something like that, so everybody started calling him Wiener Bender. Oh, it's a rumor? I heard Dodge and War Daddy both got her pregnant.
Oh, no, I talked to her today. She's kind of going along with it, but it's a rumor, I think.
Yeah, 10. I don't know. That's what I heard. I've heard both. I've heard one side that says War Daddy knocked her up, and I've heard the other side saying that Dodge knocked her up. thinks he doth protest too much.
Did you hear that?
Something guapa. I don't know. I can't hear him. You can probably hear him better because, I mean, he's just up the water from you.
That was a wiener bender. He just did his deal, man. Yeah, this thing's got some ears on it.
I mean, I can hear him. I just couldn't hear what he was saying.
Yeah, well, get that antenna up in the tree, man. Yeah, get that ground plane up there, the aluminum .64. Yeah, I'll have it going on again.
What's that, 188?
What kind of signal do you have on me? You said everybody over here hits you the same?
No, I mean, you're hitting me on this radio like 6. You're hitting me about the same as Sweet Pea and most of Tacoma. MAD hits me a little harder than that. And then, I mean, most of the people around your area hit me about that. So, yeah, I would say you're probably right in the same. I don't know, are you like near MAD's place?
Oh, I'm closer to you. I'm about 4 miles closer to you.
Gotcha. So where are you at? Like Stanway, Lakewood? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so Well, actually, I mean, I don't know. In a straight line, he might, because he's on the mall side, right? He might actually be a little, I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of hill that way that is in between us or something that isn't on the other side. I will say I did used to hear you better at my old place by the lake, but I had a bigger tree over there.
I got him about 7, 8. He's mild enough, 7 with my antenna down low.
Yeah, I think you might just have a better angle on Tacoma there, Curtis.
Yeah, no, this location is great for the north and east for 512. I heard that. What did he say? Something about 7?
Did you say you had him about a 3 there, 188? Is that what you were saying? Yeah, 10. Yeah, he's on a 2000 down here by me. But yeah, he was saying he has you closer to like a 7 and to like an 8, and he can hear you really good. But yeah, I don't know. He's the mud ducking it down here. I bet you once that antenna gets back up though, that you guys would hear each other. Well, he was going by 555, but he didn't want to get confused with the other triple nickel, so he's just started going by his first personal of Curtis.
In here, I think I might need a little refresher. where you at?
I'm just getting ready to come in the gate down here.
Okay. Hang a sharp left. Once you get in the gate.
Yeah, we're coming in the gate now.
Yep, I see you coming over the track. Yeah, hang the sharp left. Sharp left. There you go. Head past those yellow trailer loaders by that outhouse porta potty. You come in over that bridge. I think there's a belt floor scaling out on the scale. Oh, yep, just come out. Yep, just come in right where you came out. Come in between the scales.
In between the scales, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to scale in.
Yeah, I mean, brand new, you can get those for about $300. So, I mean, yeah, that does seem kind of steep unless it's, like, been recently rebuilt or it is basically brand new. Yeah, I think you were thinking of MFJ. Those are pretty popular ham tuners and whatnot. $10,400.
Was he selling a rotor or a watt meter?
No, he wasn't selling anything. He was just saying there's like a high gain rotor and control box and a bunch of MFJ stuff like a tuner and stuff on Craigslist.
Just the rotor, no tower, nothing?
Yeah, I think it's just a rotor. He was just saying in case anybody was looking for one, you know.
I got 5 sections of tower, a CDE flat mount rotor, and control box.
And that's all you need, maybe a thrust bearing and you could run a bigger beam.
Oh, where it goes through up top?
Yeah, 10. Oh yeah. You get those big thrust bearings, you can run just massive beams on those like CDE and high gain rotors. They're built tough enough. If you just, I mean, you could run a 60-foot beam on that thing. You just need a big enough thrust bearing.
Yeah, it had a 4-element vertical Yagi on it at one point.
Yeah, 10. But yeah, if you run those thrust bearings, they take all the weight off of the torsion off of the rotor, so that, you know, it's not holding all of it.
Oh, exactly, yeah, where it goes up through the top. No, I understand the concept of that. It'd be perfect, because the rest of it, where the flat plate is and all that, goes up through the top there. Yeah, you put a bearing on it, dude. Yeah, that thing would definitely swing the house around.
Well, I mean, anybody that sells like Roan Tower would probably sell one for that. But yeah, if you're looking for like a thrust bearing for a tower, check out like Copper Electronics or I don't think Bell CB would have them. But a few of the CB shops that still sell Roan Tower, like and like I'm pretty sure HRO has them. I'll be right back in just a minute. I gotta go check on something.
We'll be on the side here. Hey, was that cutter out in the distance there? cutter out there, right? Okay, 188. Yeah, I thought, yeah, you sounded a lot like Cutter. No, yeah, all right, bro, but yeah, that's what I thought I was talking to, but all right, 188. Where are you at? Yeah, Roger, yeah, and I caught the 512 there, Pacific 512, whatever, up there. Right on, man. All right, dude, well, I'm going to be standing by here. He called it a thrust bearing, but you probably have to punch in, for like a tower. I don't know if you'd have to retrofit that or if they have one for your application or what, but they called it like a antenna thrust bearing, something, antenna tower thrust bearing. Yeah, punch it in and see what you can come up with. No, the Rowan, you should be able, they probably have a specific bearing for that. So, yeah, just look it up, see what you can come up with then. All right, we're all stood by. Audio, hello.
Mm.